Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to That Podcast here on YouTube. Oh, that's a good one here, folks. This is a good one. This at one time was probably my favorite single issue of a comic. Back within the year this came out, with a couple of years, I just loved this issue. I was reading Captain America. I started reading Captain America regularly, like 290 something, and kept up to a little bit before Cap Wolf. I jumped off a little bit before Cap Wolf. I wish I'd actually read that. Is there a trade of Cap Wolf? If not, why is that not a fucking trade? I was a wolf once, you know. What this is the only, as far as I know, for that Squadron Supreme Mark Grunwald miniseries, the 12 issue one where the first print trade's got his blood in it. The only crossover with the regular Marvel stuff. You got what, Nighthawk, I can't remember, Mink maybe, Remnant, you got Cap, a giant typewriter. I just love this cover, caught my eye. 75 cents. What year is this? 85. Wow. February, so I was like 10. I got a nice Star Comics ad. Lions and Tigers and Bears. Oh my, meet Misty. Now this would be a Mark Grunwald. Paul Neary does he writes it. Paul Neary does pencils. Dennis Jenkins anchor. Diana Albers, I'm guessing, is the letterer. Carlos is Ken. I can't read that last name. Editor's Mike Carlin. Jim Shooter's editor in chief. And what it was is, Nighthawk went to this villain who's teaming up with to try to keep the Squadron Supreme from taking over the Earth. He got him to send him to another dimension to recruit people. He ends up meeting up with Captain America, who he's met before, but maybe not. I don't remember. Okay, yeah, they've met. Because there was a Nighthawk in this world too. He tells them what all's going on, and Cap goes for help, but they don't want to get officially involved. This is when Cap had like the radio network kids like doing shit for him. And I can't remember this fat guy's name, like Pinball or something like shit like this. Like Nighthawk goes to this fucking like disco. There's a fighting like Pinball. That's right. Was it Mink? Remnant could like fly on a carpet and 3 pieces of carpet remnants of people like weirdest ass villains. I don't know why there's a giant typewriter. It just felt very like Batman. Very, very, very Batman. Always wondered if these were connected to the old Classics Illustrated. And I never bought it because it was $15 plus $3, so $18. I mean, it's 50 comics, but I'm like, oh, yeah, how many of these I really want to read? 1, 2, 3, not many. And that's how he recruits those to work with him against the Great. And we got American Graffiti, their letter page. I love this ad. They had this ad forever, and that looks like John Romita. Or the Hot Goblin and Peter Parker without the mask. Alright, back then I would have subscribed to Alpha Flight, Cap, Cloak and Dagger, Conan. Alpha Flight, Cap, Cloak and Dagger, Conan. Daredevil, Doctor Strange, Marvel Tales, New Mutants, Power Pack, Red Sonja, Star Wars, X Factor, West Coast Avengers, X-Men. Yeah, I'm almost at 15 now. Gru, Dreadstar, Alien Legion, Conan the King, Saga, Fanfare. I'm at 20. Savage Sword. 21 titles. They have a lot of stuff coming out. Look, the last issue of The Thing, which I think that's the last issue, great series. It's Mazzucchelli and Miller on Daredevil this time. Wow, I forgot about that. New Mutants it doesn't say. That's a Secret Wars 2 crossover. We're 6 issues into the Squadron Supreme miniseries. The handbook is on issue 3. Is that the deluxe one? This issue probably is. The Puma and the Beyond. There's a lot of Secret Wars 2 crossovers because that was the big thing. Long Shot's finally over. When Rachel uses the Phoenix Force to try to kill the Beyonder, I forgot all about that. The Nightcrawler miniseries issue 4. Well, holy shit, that's kind of cool. Because guess what? What do I have sitting right over here? I mean, just like right off camera. Nightcrawler miniseries issue 4. I did a video on it not that long ago, and the box it's in was something else was in it too. So That's kind of cool. Let's see, Nightcrawler. What was that? Damn, I lost my place. Okay, Eternals, Marvel Saga. Oh, FF287. This turn of Doctor Doom in that great issue. It's probably the best thing that came out of Secret Wars 2 was this issue of they've got Doctor Doom back and alive and explained how he was in Secret Wars and fixed a bunch of like continuity glitches in a really cool way. It's like, oh, it's John Byrne on the art. It's a great issue. Because, this is the thing. Solo series is going on. Thing is not in FF. You got She-Hulk because Byrne's taking over the series. X-Factor 1. I love this. Love this. Cyclops. He's Angel and Iceman reunite with a surprise fifth member to double-sized Shocker of the Year by Bob Layton and Jackson Juice. And you're like, oh, who is it? Who is it? Well, since you see Beast, Angel, and Iceman right there, you know that the title below is ended because the Defender, they were the main. It was supposed to be Dazzler at one time. And then Defenders 152, the double-sided final issue of Secret Wars crossover, and an X-Factor tie-in. Don't miss it. Doctor Who 17. I remember seeing Doctor Who issues hardly anywhere. Santa Claus, the movie. Wow. That's gotta fucking suck. Brett Blevins and Dave Michelini. Oh, that's kind of cool. And like that, the Sixer series too. It's a limited series, but you got Doug Monk writing and painted by Paul Galacia. That actually sounding, they're a little ways into their star line. And then there's the Secret Wars shit. Well, I'm out, everybody. I love this issue, and I probably have it. It's in some trade, I know. Probably in the one of the Squadron Supreme trades, but I found this in the cheap men's a while back and just grabbed it because I'm kind of wanting to put together, because I know the entire run is not in trade. I want a full run of the Mark Gruenwald Captain America from start to finish and read it and just see, because I've heard that I kind of jumped off at the right time. And it was just that with Cap, it went from being the Marvel title that when everything came out besides the X titles, that was the next thing I read. It was that one of my favorite titles. I read it before I read FF and, the Byrne stuff. I read, the X titles and then Cap, and then it kept on dropping and dropping. So I ended up dropping titles. Okay, sometimes I'd have it 2 weeks after it came out before I read it. I'm okay, I'm not really enjoying it. I dropped it. And like I said, it seems like I did it at the right time. But I'm out, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. Remember, if you did, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, all the other bullshit. Talk to everybody later. Laters.